Welcome everyone to week 9. And this is our first module we have together for computational methods. I'm going to be with you for 3 weeks only, but I hope this kind of give you some sense what computational methods and trace data, what it's all about. What we are doing for this week. Well, first, it's going to be a mini lecture on computational methods and mini lecture on trace data. You can review both. Trace data usually goes first, but either way, you can start with any of these. Now, we do have a assignment that continue with the semester-long paper, so please go ahead and continue doing that. The assignment 2 is the one that really talks about computational methods. Then we have 2 assignments reading, and you're going to make a post just like what you have done in the discussion forum following the prompt that we have. Just a quick overview on what reading 1 and 2 is. So reading 1 is a section 5.4 in the scientific research in information systems. That's my field. And this one just gives you a little bit on what the digital trace data are and provide you with even more examples that I couldn't cover in our examples on the mini lecture. So reading 2 is a little bit more heavy. This one is published in Information System Research, one of the top 2 journals in my field. So in here, what we're talking about is how trace data can play a role in theory development. So there's a lot more understanding about, well, can we confirm a theory, right? Can we do developing a theory? And this one talks a little bit about that, the second part of it. And the idea here is to give you a piece of what it means by, can we have a conversation, right, with the knowledge base, right? And that's what we can loosely understand what theory is all about. So theory can be loosely understood as a conversation between what we have done and what have people done before us, right? Standing on the shoulder of giants, so to say. So keep that frame in mind when you are reading through these readings. So the problem is asking you to compare and contrast between computational methods and other traditional methods that you have learned. The second thing is talk about the nature trace data used in computational methods and the normal data or the traditional data used in any other methods that you have learned. So those are the 2 that build up our understanding about the methods and the data. Now, the third one is to tell for you to dig deep a little bit, right? Because then we talk about where and where else theory can be used in computational methods, right? The discussion of the paper actually talks about the theory development part can be used for anything else. And that is something that I want you guys to think about it, right? And maybe do some more research, so to say, right? And, to formulate and have a rich discussion on these 2 topics. So thanks again, and happy learning.